Hi, YouTube, I'm Cole Gaming, and in this episode I'm going to talk about this game called Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015. It's not much of a simulator, so don't worry. So let's have a look at the different game modes, shall we? We have Ender Road, Decathlon, Dad Divisions, Locked, I don't know what that one is, sorry, the dad with the iron shower, and Inglorious Bathtubs. Nice wordplay. This game has a decent sense of humor. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It knows what it is. That's a plus, in my book. We'll have a look at each of the game modes in a second, but first, let's have a look at the options menu. Screen position, screen size, nudity, field of view, specular puddles, and kid waffle. As you can see, we have no way of censoring the game. Let's just go with hell yeah, simple options menu for a simple game. And now, for the game, Ender Road starts off with a nice joke. So you get to select the dad, Thomas and Magnum. What you need to do is to run over to your dad, run to the wrong dad, and you'll lose the game. Fairly simple, it does, however, get quite tricky as we progress in the game of dad showering. You can also collect bonus items in the shower, like the ducky, which lowers the penalty if you should be unlucky enough to get one, and you will get one. I don't know what the shaving is good for. Hygiene? As you can see, this one slows you down significantly. As you can see, the puddles are the ones you really want to avoid. You'll lose all control over your character. I have slipped into the wrong shower on several occasions. At this point, you need to remember where your dad is. However, if you manage to pick up a bonus item, the dads will show themselves for you. Adding a fourth dad as well. See, I told you, avoid puddles at all costs. They are not cool. Let's have a look at the Decathlon. Starts off with a nice little mini game. Sometimes you get a joke, while other times you'll have to do a mini game. Well, technically not. Nothing happens if you don't click on anything. You'll just fail the mini game. I've never won any of them, so I don't know whether or not you get rewarded for completing it. So, in this game you don't actually get to select a dad, one gets selected for you at random. You'll have to find the correct dad, and you can get a new dad right after finding one dad. Therefore, it is important that you pay attention. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as Enderode, except for the randomly selected dance. Next up, Dad Division. Just need to strain our back first. In this game, you have to actually catch your dad, literally, although, you have to catch all the dance, therefore you have to use the arrow keys in order to switch kids so you can select the right dad. It starts off easy enough, but gets very challenging after catching a couple of dance. You have 3 lives, as you can see at the right bottom of the screen. You'll lose half of 1 life whenever you catch the wrong dad, or if you don't manage to catch a dad. That means you get 6 attempts. Lock. Never mind. Let's jump over to the dad with the iron shower. I've never managed to complete this one, but I'll show you a few lousy attempts at completing it. Basically, you have to avoid all the ninjas and the shurikens that the dad throws at you. I don't know what happens if you do complete it, but I can imagine that he tells you that you are his son, and not the opposite. Inglorious Bathtubs. This one is fun. Has some fun music as well. You're in a bathtub and you have to catch your dad. You also get to shoot the other dads with something. It is possible to shoot your own dad. However, you only have 3 lives. You'll lose 1/2 of 1 life if you shoot your own dad. Nothing happens if you don't catch your dad. as long as you don't try to catch one of the other dance. And you get a nice thank you from your dad. And a burger. I can imagine it means that we've reached a new low when this is a new and cool video game. I get it, this is a fun game. Although, I have no idea why we did any of this. So in retrospect, this game is superb. The music is nice. The game has a nice sense of humor. It has several fun game modes. There are no story elements in this game. Although, to be honest, a story would probably not be a good idea for a game like this. It's a fun little game. I can't imagine playing this for hours, but it's a really good time-consuming game. That's what this is, a time consumer. Thank you for watching. This is Cole Gaming. Like and subscribe, bitches.